Epistle to the Romans, Session 78. 羅馬人書註釋78講 Chapter 7, Verse 4. 第7章第4節。我的弟兄們，這樣說來，你們藉着基督的身體，在律法上也是死了，叫你們歸於別人，就是歸於那從死裏復活的，叫我們結果子給上帝。It is at verse 4 that the analogy of the marital relation is applied to the subject the apostle has in view. 在第4節呢，婚姻呢個比喻呢，就用在使徒保羅要處理嘅題目上啦。It is the severely restricted feature of the illustration, as we have just noted, that has occasioned much difficulty for expositors. 就是因為呢個比喻呢，係有好多嘅限制嘅，正如我哋上文所注意到，因此呢，對好多釋經家嚟講，帶來係很大嘅困難。For in application， 因為在應用呢個比喻嘅時候 ，we believers are represented as dying with Christ。保羅話：我哋信徒們係與基督同死 ，and by that event released from the bond of the law。藉着呢一個與他同死嘅事件呢，我哋從律法嘅約束上釋放咗。That we might be united to him, Jesus Christ, as raised from the dead。好叫我哋能夠與基督，就是從死裏復活的那一位聯合。And there seems to be some inversion, if not dislocation, in the application。在這個應用上呢，似乎有一種嘅倒轉或者係脫位。The husband in the illustration must correspond to the law in the application。喺比喻裏邊嘅丈夫應該係與應用上嘅律法相配嘅。The woman in the illustration must correspond to the believer in the application。比喻裏邊嘅婦人就應該與應用上嘅信徒相配嘅。In other words， 換言之 ，we are married to the law as the woman is to the husband。我哋係嫁俾律法嘅，正如婦人嫁了俾丈夫。And we cannot be released from the law until death occurs。直到死亡之前呢，我哋係唔可以從律法上釋放㗎。Just as the woman is not released until the husband dies。正如直到丈夫死之前呢，婦人也不從她的丈夫釋放一樣。Now, if the parallel were carried through， 那麼假如我哋繼續將呢個比喻推一步嘅話呢 ，we should expect the apostle to say， 我哋就預期着使徒保羅會咁樣講嘅，佢會話呢 ，the law had died， 律法已經死了 ，and that through this death of the law we are released。藉着律法這樣的死，我們被釋放了。As the woman in the illustration， 正如在比喻裏邊嘅婦人一樣被釋放了。But this is not what Paul says。但是保羅並不是這樣說的。He says rather， 反之，保羅話呢 ，We have been put to death to the law。我哋乃是向律法呢被置於死地了。And this does not correspond to the terms of the illustration。呢個同比喻裏邊不同嘅角色啊，係唔相配嘅。In the latter， 喺比喻裏邊呢 ，Paul says nothing of the death of the woman, but only of the husband。使徒保羅冇提到婦人嘅死，只提到丈夫嘅死啫。How is this failure to carry out the precise terms of the parallel to be explained？ 我們又應該如何解釋保羅沒有將比喻裏邊每一件事情都進一步去應用呢？下邊係某些釋經家嘅觀點。It has been maintained that 有些人堅持說 ，although Paul did not expressly say that the law is put to death， 雖然保羅並沒有明文說律法已經被置於死地 ，nevertheless this is the meaning。不過這是他的意思。 and the law is conceived of as put to death through the body of Christ。那麼藉着基督的身體呢，我們可以這樣理解，律法是置於死地了。下低係無理嘅批判。On this view, there is no inversion, but only a contraction of thought and expression。根據呢個觀點呢，係冇倒轉嘅，只有保羅嘅思想同埋表述嘅縮窄。It is noteworthy, however， 但係呢，我哋必須要注意到 that nowhere in this epistle or in Epistle to the Galatians， 羅馬書或者加拉太書係冇一段嘅經文咁樣提到㗎。In both of which he is most intimately concerned with the believer's relation to the law。而在羅馬書同埋加拉太書呢，使徒保羅係特別關注信徒與律法嘅關係㗎。Does the apostle speak of the law as being put to death？ 使徒保羅並冇説到律法係死了。His terms are expressed to the effect that 使徒保羅係明説㗎，佢嘅意思就係話呢 ，We have been put to death to the law。Chapter 7 verse 4， 佢講嘅係我們已經向律法死了，在律法上也是死了。第7章第4節 ，That we have been discharged from the law, having died to that wherein we were held fast。Chapter 7 verse 6， 第6節，第7章第6節，我們在捆我們的律法上死了，現今就脫離了律法。And he also says in Galatians 2:19， 而使徒保羅喺加拉太書第2章19節是這樣說的 ：I through law died to law, in order that I might live to God。我因律法就向律法死了，叫我可以向上帝活着。Since he could easily have used the other expression that the law died or was put to death in respect of us。使徒保羅既然呢大可以用另外嘅表述嘅，就係話呢律法死了，或者律法向我們是死了。We are constrained to infer that， 所以我哋呢而使徒保羅冇咁樣做，所以我哋有咁嘅義務呢去咁樣推論。That his abstaining from this mode of expression reflects a jealous interest。使徒保羅冇咁樣表述呢，就反映出佢係好熱心要保護一樣嘢㗎。Consequently， 結果就是 the difficulty cannot be resolved by supposing that the parallel is carried out strictly in the thought of verse 4。我哋唔可以咁去解決呢個難題。我哋唔可以以為呢，使徒保羅根據我哋唔可以以為使徒保羅第4節嘅時候呢，好仔細嘅將比喻嘅每一方面都應用出嚟。The most tenable solution would appear to be 最有條理嘅解決方案呢，應該是如下。We're not expected to find in verse 4 something that exactly corresponds to the death of the husband in the illustration of verses 2 and 3。我哋喺第4節呢，唔應該去尋找完全與第2節同埋第3節丈夫嘅死相配嘅一個應用㗎。The main point of the illustration is that 使徒保羅作呢個比喻主要嘅重點是 Only by the death of her husband is the woman released from the law of her husband。唯有當丈夫死嘅時候，婦人才從丈夫嘅律法上釋放。And the main point in the application, verse 4 is 而在第4節應用嘅重點乃是 How we may be released from the law。我們如何能夠從律法釋放出來 ？In this latter case， 若是從咁樣嘅角度去睇嘅時候 ，they cannot be released by a method that literally follows a pattern of the analogy drawn from marital relations。釋放嘅方法就唔可能呢係用返婚姻呢個比喻裏邊每一個細節嘅應用㗎。But nevertheless, there is a death which releases the bond。 just as decisively as the death of the husband in the other case。但是正如丈夫死了是決定性的一樣，在這裏呢係有一樣嘅死嘅事件結果是釋放嘅。And that death is our death to the law in the death of Christ。而這個死就是我們在基督的死裏邊向罪的死。This is the definitive dissolution corresponding to the death of the husband in the marital similitude。呢個就係呢與比喻裏邊嘅丈夫的死相配的一次過決定性的解散。It should be quite obvious why the apostle did not think or write in terms of a literal parallel。好明顯嘅，我哋看見使徒保羅為什麼沒有按照一個逐字嘅比較去思想或者去將呢段經文寫下來。To speak of the death of the woman as dissolving the bond of marriage in verses 2 and 3 would have radically interfered with the analogy。假如使徒保羅話女人的死就解散婚約，假如佢第2、第3節咁樣講嘅時候呢，就將呢一個嘅比喻呢係好徹底嘅改變咗。Because in the sphere of human relations， 因為呢喺人際關係呢個範圍裏邊呢 ，when the woman dies，she cannot then marry another。假如個女人死咗，佢就唔可能再嫁俾第二個人啦。And remarriage is something indispensable to the illustration。而在呢個比喻裏邊，一個不可或缺的因素就係再結婚。The only alternative, therefore, in this case of ordinary marriage, is to oppose it to the death of the husband。因此，在這個一般人嘅婚姻呢個個案裏邊咧，唯一嘅可能就係假設丈夫的死。And yet to speak of the death of the law in a spiritual application， 但假如在屬靈的應用上論到律法死了呢，would have introduced an erroneous concept， 就帶來一個錯誤嘅概念㗎。Hence we can speak only of our death to the law， 因此我哋只可以論到我哋向律法的死。This is entirely feasible in a spiritual sphere。喺屬靈嘅範圍裏邊呢，我哋向律法嘅死呢係完全可行可能㗎。Because this is precisely what occurs。因為這恰恰就是所要發生的事。We die and rise again with Christ。我哋與基督同死，與基督同復活。A combination of events entirely irrelevant in the ordinary marital relationship。而呢一個兩件事件的組合呢，在一般人類嘅婚姻裏邊係完全冇關㗎。Verse 4 therefore is the unfolding of the way in which grace, in contrast with law, takes effect unto our deliverance from the dominion of sin。因此呢，第4節就係展示出究竟恩典就與律法對照嘅恩典用什麼方法生效，以至於我哋從罪嘅權勢釋放出嚟。Law as we have found 6:14， 我哋在羅馬書嘅第6章第14節已經看見律法 confirms and seals our bondage to sin。律法證實我哋作為罪嘅奴僕，律法也為着我哋作為罪嘅奴僕呢作下印證嘅。As long as law governs us, there is no possibility of release from the bondage of sin。一旦律法掌管我們就沒有可能從罪嘅捆綁釋放出嚟嘅。The only alternative is discharge from the law。唯一嘅可能就是假如我哋從律法釋放出來。This occurs in our union with Christ in his death。而我們與基督在他的死上聯合嘅時候，這件事就發生了。Because all the virtue of Christ's death in meeting the claims of the law becomes ours。因為基督當佢死嘅時候，佢滿足所有律法嘅要求，而呢一切嘅大能 嘅果效就歸於我哋啦。And we are free from the bond service and power of sin to which the law had consigned us。而我們原來呢是由律法置於我哋作為罪嘅奴僕，罪也掌管我哋㗎。我哋係從呢一個嘅奴役釋放出嚟，亦都從罪嘅權勢釋放出嚟啦。The expression used in verse 4， 第4節保羅表達嘅方式 ，We have been put to death to the law， 在律法上我們是置於死地了。Has been interpreted as signifying the violence perpetrated in the death of Christ。有人這樣解釋的，是指基督死嘅時候，那些當事人如何使用暴力㗎。Be this as it may， 不論這是否正確 ，our passivity and the effectiveness of the action are clearly indicated。這裏所指出的是我們是被動的，同埋呢一個動作嘅有效性。The body of Christ， 基督的身體 refers to the crucifixion of our Lord in the body， 是指我哋嘅主在他身體上被釘死在十字架上。And places in relief the concreteness of that event by which we have been discharged from the law。所以這就特別嘅顯出，我們從律法中被釋放，係藉着這一件具體的事件的。The purpose designed in our being put to death to the law is stated to be， 我們在律法上是被置於死地，其目的呢是這樣說的 ：That ye should be joined to another, even to him who was raised from the dead, that we might bring forth fruit to God。叫你們歸於別人，就是歸於那從死裏復活的，叫我們結果子給上帝。Discharge from the law is not an end in itself。從律法釋放本身不是一個目標 ，it is directed to a positive end。從律法中釋放係指向一個正面嘅目標㗎。This is another way of setting forth what has been repeatedly noted in this part of the Epistle。這是另外一個方式表達出在羅馬書呢個部分多次所指出的，就係 that union with Christ in his death must never be severed from union with him in his resurrection。與基督在他的死上聯合，與基督在他的復活上聯合，兩者是不可分割的。Here, however, the stress falls not merely on union with Christ in his resurrection。但是呢，在這裏保羅所強調的不僅僅是我們與基督在他的復活上聯合 ，but upon union with him as the one who has been raised from the dead， 那係呢與那位已經從死裏復活那一位聯合。It is union with him, therefore, not only in the virtue and power of that historical event。因此我哋與他聯合，不僅僅因為那次歷史上基督的復活的大能同埋果效 ，but union with him now and forever in that identity that belongs to him as the resurrected Lord。這裏所強調的乃是我哋係與他嘅身份作為復活的主，與他現在直到永遠聯合。We can hardly suppress this application at this point of the permanency of the bond after the analogy of the marriage bond。我哋完全唔可以壓抑一種嘅應用，就係話呢，就好像婚姻之約一樣，我哋與基督嘅約或者我哋與基督嘅接連呢係永久性嘅。Christ being raised from the dead dies no more。6:9， 羅馬書第6章第9節，保羅話：基督既從死裏復活，就不再死。And this immortality seals the indissolubility of this marital bond。而不再死呢，就為着呢一個婚姻之約 印下他的不能解散性。Refer to Ephesians 5:22-32， 參考以弗所書第5章22到32節。The end served by this union is， 而呢一個嘅與基督嘅聯合要達成嘅目標乃是 that we may bring forth fruit to God， 我哋可以向神結果子嘅。Refer to 6:22， 參考羅馬書第6章第22節。現今你們既從死裏得了釋放，作了上帝的奴僕，就有成聖的果子 ，fruit that is acceptable to God and redounds to His glory。上帝可以接納嘅果子，有助於該榮耀給他的果子。A consideration directed against all licentious abuse of the doctrine that we are not under law but under grace。咁樣呢？使徒保羅就駁斥我們不在律法之下，乃在恩典之下，所有可能帶嚟嘅呢個真理嘅放縱性嘅誤用。It may be that the figure of marriage is here continued。可能使徒保羅呢處繼續用婚姻呢個比喻 ，so that the fruit is viewed as the fruitfulness of a marriage relation that knows no frustration。所以結果子可能係指婚姻裏邊嘅結果子，這個婚姻係沒有挫敗嘅。But the continuance of the figure is not necessary, nor is it clearly evident。但係假如繼續用婚姻呢個比喻呢，係不必的，也不是從經文看來不是明顯的。我哋下一講繼續講羅馬書第7章第5節同埋第6節。